what's new? I know you're on location, and what's new? What's cooking?
Well, I am on the movie set. It's not my movie, but I just came to act, and it's one of my friends that is producing the movie, Mutiu Adeoye, popularly known as Elemure. So I'm on the movie set,
Okay.
but very soon I'll be rolling out my own production because the pandemic has really kept us inside, and but gradually we are coming back to life. We are doing the job gradually, so
During
hopefully.
the pandemic, how did you cope during the 3 months?
Well, I have always been somebody that is hyper, so I don't have to sit down. I started shooting some skits with just the cameraman. The cameraman is the editor. I played 7 different characters, so I just have 2 of my kids standing in as one is standing in as the sound man, while the other is standing in as the director. So yeah.
I also know that you do, I mean, a lot of work online on Instagram and all presenting.
Yes. During the pandemic, I had till now I still have 2 programs, but then I used to have 3 programs on Instagram Live. I have one called Business Monday. I did that between the hours of 12 and 1, just to encourage those that are seeking for jobs, and anybody that can offer them jobs, and anybody that has any business idea that they want to talk about. That's for the business hour. And every Monday to Friday, 4 to 5, I have laugh hour for comedians. Every Friday is for the upcoming comedian, and Monday to Thursday is for the notable comedians. They come and crack people up. And every evening I do Jejelaye, talking about life experience, teaching people what they don't. Sometimes what we don't believe can happen in life, you'll be shocked is happening around you, and we learn a lot. People talk about any topic we discuss, and those are the things I've been doing. And I never knew I could sing a bit. So during the pandemic, I ventured into, I did a song with my brother just to thank people who appreciated you during the lockdown, who reached out to you, who asked about you, who sent money to you one way or the other. So those are the things I did, my brother.
So let's talk about how the pandemic affected the movie industry. In your own view, how do you think it affected them?
Well, it has really affected a whole lot of industry. But my own industry till now is still affecting us, because some locations are even hard to harness now, because they will not allow you to come into their houses. Nobody's trusting everybody. So if you want to get a location, and they are also afraid of the virus, so they will not allow us to shoot in their house. And business as it is has been on a low key. Is still standing still. And I wanted to travel the week that they locked Nigeria, in fact locked everywhere up, and as I speak to you, the visa don't expire now. So
wow.
So you know that it has really affected a whole lot.
So what are the lessons that you learned and that you think you can share with us for others to also know?
For that season?
Yes.
The first thing I learned is, wherever situation you find yourself, find a way to cope. Wherever, because I thought to myself one day that let's just imagine that this is the next new life. This is how we're going to run it again. You just learn how to cope with that life, find a way for yourself in that new life, and forge ahead.
Let's talk about what you think should be the next level for the movie industry. Having gone through this experience, and what you think we can do to further keep going.
Well, It's just so painful that the country we are in is not really a country that is supporting movie. It has started supporting music, but movie, because if you look at it, the next level that I feel that we are going into should be, since Netflix is around. I read on a blog at a particular time that even Netflix might leave Nigeria, DSTV might leave Nigeria. So many other Iroko, so many other bigger names that are even supporting us little by little, because NBC, Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, brought out one law or something for them, and it's really affecting them. So if those people decide to leave the country now, those are the little ones that are even still feeding us. If they decide to leave the country now, look at the cinema industry. It's beginning to boom. It's beginning to increase, and pandemic is around town now. No cinema is working now. YouTube has reduced the money they are giving people, so everything is just turning upside down. And we just hope for better movie industry. We just hope for better movie industry, and we pray that the government should look seriously into the movie industry and see it as an avenue that is really helping Nigerian youth. Because I can actually tell you that we are one of those films that has really employed so many African youths, so many Nigerian youths, and has given them job.
Okay, so you think government can still play?
Yes, if they really see that the industry can really do something for Nigerian youth, and at the same time bring income to the country, I believe Nigerian government should just look inward. Because I owe you money, I'll be whatever, BOT, Bank of Industry, whatever, I think is not really for everybody. I don't think it's really for everybody. I think it's a selected few, and I think they know how to play their game, from my own point of view.
Okay. By the nature of what you do, you meet with the young people almost on a daily basis. So what is always your advice to them in terms of those who want to be like you, those who want to be actors? What do you normally tell them? What is
Well, these days, the first thing I tell any young youth that is coming into the industry is that they should stay out of drugs.
Out of drugs, okay.
Because if you look at the country as it is, I can easily tell you that 30 or 40% of Nigerian youth are going into drugs now, and those that are even coming into the industry, some of them are already drug addicts. Some of them are people that they believe that without taking something or licking something or drinking something, they cannot act. And well, it might ginger them now, but I'm very sure that it's going to destroy them soon. So first and foremost, they should stay out of drugs. They should work hard on their God-given talent. Polish your God-given talent. Make sure you are always inclined. Make sure you are always following what is in trend. For instance, some artists are not relevant again now because they could not match up with this social media world. And social media is going to be with us for a very long time. You have to just learn it. You have to just learn the new thing. Be in that new thing and work towards your talent. Build your talent always. Get close to God. The sky is the starting point.
Everybody talks about the new normal. The new normal. What's the new normal for the movie industry?
Well, the new normal for the movie industry is also, like I said, social media. Let me give you an example, sir. Shaggy went to study theater art in school. He came out. If there is no social media, he might still be struggling to get a role or the other. He started little skits, 3 minutes, 4 minute skits. Look at Shaggy today, getting endorsement, doing adverts for a lot of brands just in that 2 minutes. Same goes for Macaroni. Macaroni studied theater at the University of Ife. He came out struggling to get roles. He discovered his talent to work on this social media, and he started doing little skits for Instagram. Now look at him. I'm so sure he can even feed himself than those that have been in the industry for so many years. So the new normal, you have to just belong. You have to belong. You have to do the job and do the social media job too.
So there's a way in which social media has changed the game. Let me put it that way.
Sir, you are also you came to Instagram late. Now you are doing Instagram live. Paper these days, so lockdown. How will you sell our normal Tuesday paper that we love to read? Yeah. It got to a stage. Every newspaper, okay, print media now. I don't know what's happening to print media. Everybody got on. They started doing. You can virtually see every newspaper house on social media now. So that is the new normal. We all have to just do the new thing.
And then talking about those who also want to know how to be a good actor, can you tell us how anybody who's going to
yes, thank you for that question.
Okay.
Thank you for that question.
Okay.
We have some people, they are naturally gifted. We have some people, they have interest, but they don't have the talent. And when you're naturally gifted, you just need a little technique to get to the limelight. But when you're not gifted and you have interest, what you also need is training. You need to go through, from the wise people, they say, practice make perfection.
Yeah.
When you keep trying, when you keep doing the, I normally tell people that see Ronaldo is the work of practice, while Messi is the work of gifts. And you can see that over time, see Ronaldo continues to train himself, and he's still the best, or one of the best, because I would say the two of them are the best. If there's no Messi, see Ronaldo might be weak. If there's no see Ronaldo, Messi might also lose the game. But you have to work hard. Then for those that even have the talent, you have to continue to practice. You have to build interest first. Build the interest. You have to be consistent. You have to work hard. Then learn some techniques. If you have, like they say these days, that talent is not enough. Branding is also, for instance, if I had known when we started having the name, I came to you and say, Ogami, I want you to be my manager. I know by now my brand will have been bigger than this. Because every actor that has one brand manager or the other is big now. That is if the managers also know the game, they know their onions. You understand? So you have to work hard, get people to manage you, work on the right path. But acting, the skill itself, you have to build it day in, day out.
So talent is not enough.
It's not, sir. It's not. Teba Paruo me. If you start making noise about me from now till December, the game will change.
Yeah.
The game will change. Look at Burna Boy. The noise was all around him. I was like in a year. I was wondering, you just see him having an interview on one big TV station in America. You see him having one interview on one radio station. It's not the work. Some people are better than Burna Boy. They sing a lot in this country. We have so many talents, and they are singing in the corner of their room or their bedroom. They've got the voice, they got everything, but they don't have that link. They don't have the right management, and we've got so many actors. let me use the two artists as an example. The two of them are my friends, and I know they can't get angry, and if they're angry, I'll beg them. We are not being known. Larry Atorishe is a very good artist.
Yeah.
And there's one guy called Shilo. Shilo is a fantastic artist, fantastic. Even Larry Atorishe himself used to say, this guy is an artist that he cannot doubt. He's got the high pitch. He's got so lovely composition. But where's Shilo? Shilo has no packaging. Nobody managing Shilo, and there's nobody listening to Shilo any longer. While Larry is still there, packaging himself, managing himself, and God is doing wonders. So
then I was going to also ask you, how do you, I've always known you to be a very hardworking person, but I'm wondering, how do you balance it out? Acting, producing, directing, you do practically everything, and how do you balance it out?
Well, I'll start like saying the love I have for the job is too huge.
Okay.
I've got so much passion for this job, and when I started, I believe I had I have the talent, so I started learning different trade in the industry. I used to be a lightman. I used to be a sound man. I used to be a continuity guy. I used to be, so I learned everything over time, and I later decided to fix myself. Acting will make people favor you, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I decided to stick to that so that I can also get favor. And because of the love I have for it, and the passion I have for it, and the skill I have, I can't bury those skills in me. So acting is like an hobby to me, while directing is a job. Then producing, I studied the industry to an extent. I believe that if you are not the kind of industry we practice here in Nigeria, if you are not a regular producer, your time will pass as an actor.